Hey everyone, Richard Metalfan here. Today we talk Evermore Darkly by Cradle of Filth. Now this is their fourth overall EP, which and their first EP since Bittersweets to Suck You By, which honestly don't really consider that an EP. But some of those are like remixes and stuff. But that's besides the point. And yeah, 10 years after their last really EP or so, we get a new EP, Evermore Darkly. Now, this is honestly, I would consider this kind of like a little bit of a sequel to Darkly Darkly Venus Versa, a little bit like a mini sequel, a bit. But with this EP or release, let's just call it that. I mean, there's not really much to talk about with this. I mean, there's only real things are like two new songs that they came up with this EP, and some demo versions of the Venus Versa stuff and some other outtakes. But yeah, let's just dive into this track by track. Now it opens up with Transmission from Hell, which starts off with a little bit of a staticky type thing, and it's just a kind of like their version of the Art Bell broadcast. I mean, it's only like 2 minutes it's long. It's just there. It's not much to talk about with that. And then it kind of leads into Thank You Lucky Scars, which just kind of musically kind of reminds me of something from Cruelty and the Beast. It's just a really heavy track. I really love this song a lot. One of the best song, probably my favorite song off this release. And then we get to the demo version of the Darkly Darkly Venus Versa song, Forgive Me, Father, I Had Sinned. It just sounds slightly different. Well, the one difference is like it has no female vocals, and it just has Danny just doing all the vocals, which I thought was pretty interesting. And then we get to Lilith Immaculate, which is an extended version of the song originally off Darkly Darkly Venus Versa, and which kind of goes on for another 2 minutes or so. It just has just the main difference is that it has an orchestra part in there, which kind of fits really well. I actually like this version as well as the original version on Darkly Darkly Venus Versa. Yep. Then we get to the Persecution song, which basically sounds exactly the same. Just the production is just kind of with that, but that's just demos, right? And then we get to Forgive Me, Father. I'm a trance, or I'm in a trance. Sorry. uh, yeah, it's just a remix of Forgive Me, Father, I Have Sinned, and this remix is just kind of a techno thing. It's just bad. It's just the remix is done by Rob Caggiano, formerly of Anthrax and current guitar player for Volbeat, and the remix is just ugh. I just didn't really care for that song at all. Then we get to the Spawn of Love and War, which is demo. It's just kind of just there. And then we get to Summer Dying Fast, which is an orchestral version of the song originally from, I believe, Dusk in Her Embrace, which honestly I just thought that song I thought was kind of okay, I guess, but nothing really special. But yeah, the EP itself, I mean, it's just there. It's just feel like there's some filler stuff there. It's just not much to talk about. But the main thing I really like is the DVD, and the DVD itself is really good. It has the music video for the song Lilith Immaculate, which I think it's a pretty good video. This actually has a live concert from the Grass Pop Metal Meeting Festival in Belgium from 2011, and that's a really good concert. Like Cradle Filth, like if you've seen any live videos or if you ever seen Cradle Filth in person, like they put on a really good live show, and I'm really stoked to see them in a couple weeks when they come to Atlanta. So yeah, and it just has a really good documentary called "You Can't Polish a Turd, but You Can Roll in a Gutter." It's a little documentary, and I kind of like this documentary, and I've seen some other of Cradle Filth's documentaries, and it kind of good, just showing what goes on in the band and stuff. It's pretty good. Now overall, if I were to give this out like this overall, I would give this probably a solid 7 out of 10. It's all right, I guess. I mean, it's not good, it's not bad, but it's just all right. Let's just save it at that. So yep. That's my review of Evermore Darkly, guys. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you all in the next review. Keep it metal.